$2,748 in one day. Let me repeat that. $2,748 in one day. That is what one of my members of the latest program that I have, which is the program where I do the work and you get to keep all the commissions. That is the amount that one of my members was able to do just in the last 24 hours. And he's had weeks as high as $10,000 in a single week with this program. So let me actually show you what I'm talking about. This is the Facebook group that you see on your screen right here. And there's the member by the name of Jeff. And as you can see here, he says, boom, $740 just came in from David's funnel profits passport, making it a $2,748 day, as a Vortex Live $2,000 came in earlier as I was laying in bed. So he's like doing normal, everyday, regular stuff, laying in bed, going about his day, playing Xbox or whatever. Meanwhile, I'm over here doing the work, sending out emails, shooting videos, doing split tests, putting up webinars, doing live streams and all that kind of stuff. And when a commission comes in, he gets to keep 100% of that commission. So let me ask you, do you want me to roll up my sleeves and get to work so you can keep whatever commissions come in? Now, if you're wondering, okay, David, that's great. One member did $2,740 in the last 24 hours. That's cool. But what about other members? Is it only working for just the one person, or are there a lot of other members that are not like, experienced 10-year marketer, seasoned veteran, all that kind of stuff? Well, glad you asked. Let me actually show you. So let's actually scroll right to the top. And this is the group. As you can see, I do the work. You basically keep all the commissions. You make the commissions. You collect the commissions. They all go directly to you. Here's another member that literally posted 11 minutes ago. 11 minutes ago, okay? Boom, $250 today while staying home from Philippines. So he is an international member. This is a member by the name of Alan. And Alan's story is actually pretty interesting. First day he came into the group when he got set up, like obviously he saw like a video just like you're watching right now, or he saw maybe a link in an email that led him to my system. And on the system, I said, hey, I do the work. You keep all the commissions. And to him, that sounded good. So he was like, okay, I'm going to try it out. So he joined and basically set up his system, watched the webinar, set up his system. And what happened was literally the very first post that he made, very, very shortly after joining, I think it was within his first 24 hours, maybe 48 hours, he made a post and he says, hey, I got $100 payment, like literally within the first 24 hours. And I was like, cool. He just joined, started, watched the webinar, of course, set up his income streams, sent traffic just the way I showed him. And first payment, $100. Now, later on the same day, he posted another one for, hey, I just made another $100. So within his first day, literally first day of posting, he already did $200. Now, if you're wondering, if you're maybe watching this and you're not from like the US or Canada and you're wondering, does this work internationally? Well, look, he's from the Philippines. He's from all the way from the other side of the world, an international member. So this works in basically every country. It's a completely international type of a business. So it doesn't matter where you are, whether you're in Sweden, whether you're in, South Africa, wherever you are, it doesn't really matter. As long as you get an internet connection and you can, number one, click the link below to see how this works. Number two, watch the webinar. So when you get to the page, there's a webinar on it. Eventually, you'll get to a page that has a webinar on it. And you need to do those steps simply because this is the steps that the members that you see on your screen right now have done before you. And they followed through, and now this is what's happening. So after you watch the webinar, you want to set up your system if you see that this is for you. Because on the webinar, I explained three things. What is this about? How does it work? What programs are we promoting? And how is now Alan able to do $250? And by the way, this is a $250 sale that is 100% commissions. So out of this $250 that I my system generated for Alan, how much of that do you think he gets to keep? If you think about it. Well, I'll tell you how much. He gets to keep the whole thing. The whole thing goes to him, 100% of it. Simply because I don't even charge for helping you. I don't charge for sending out the emails on your behalf. I don't charge for doing webinars on your behalf, live streams, split tests, web pages, like building all those web pages and stuff. I don't charge for any of that. There's no cost for me to help you. So if you want me to help you, just like I helped Alan, just like I helped Jeff, all you need to do right now is, number one, click on the link that you see just below the video. Now, if you're watching this on my webpage, there's going to be a button that you click that and it will take you over to the webinar page so you can watch it and basically see if this is for you. And if it is, then go ahead and set up your system, which should take about 10 minutes for you to do. And I even show you on the webinar how to do it. And one last thing I show you on the webinar is how to kind of kickstart your system so you're starting to see kind of things moving in the right direction. So everything is on that one webinar. Very, very important that you watch that. Now check this out. What happened with Alan is after his first day, when he made that $200, the next day he posted again. But this time he posted, hey, I got $1,000 payment. And guess how much of that $1,000 he got to keep? 100% of it. Again, 100%. 100% of all I do the work, you get to keep 100% of all the commissions. 100% of any commission that comes in goes directly to you. It's your commission. I don't charge for it. There is no David help me fee or any kind of monthly fee or anything like that. No annual fees, renewal fees, no fees, period. Absolutely no fees. You're probably raising your eyebrow right now. You're like, why are you doing this, David? Well, do I get to win by helping you? Yes, I do. And if you want to find out exactly how that works, click the link below, go watch the webinar. But again, I do the work. You get to keep 100% of those commissions. 100%, period. So now what happened the next day, as I mentioned, is Alan did $1,000. But before the day was over, several hours later, and this is all in this group, by the way, when you come in, you'll see it. If you search for his name, you'll see the progression. The same day that he made the $1,000, the second day, he posted later on that day another post. And guess how much that one was? Another $1,000. So he literally went from not a member to $200 a day to the next day, $2,000 a day. And he has been non-stop posting 250, 500, 1,000, and lots of other different commissions in the group. So let me show you now a few more, because I'm sure that you're curious, okay, how does this work? Now, this is the post from Jeff before that $740 came in. He did $2,000 and he posted about it. And this is a membership area where, like, this group is where we help each other and celebrate each other's success. So if you want to be a member of a group like this, and not a group where all they do is complain and moan and because nobody's getting results and that kind of stuff, then obviously, you want to go join something else. But if you want to be surrounded by winners and people who are actually producing, then come into this group, and you can get there by clicking on the link below, and it will take you over to the webinar page where you can create an account. And right at the top, you're going to see a button or a link that says Facebook community or join the community or something like that. You want to click on that, and then you'll be invited to this group. Now, here's another one from a member by the name of Gerardo Roman Diaz. Thank you, David Dekel, and thanks, Jeff. So Jeff helped him by introducing him to this, and he says, I got my first sale. There you go, first sale. Now, this might not be much, $25, but hey, I know people that have been struggling online that haven't made their first sale in 5 years. So for him to join and immediately already see something, that is pretty cool. That is an indication that the business is going in the right direction. Let me show you a few more. Here's another one by a member by the name of Sam. And Sam has been posting non-stop in the group. He's a family man. He likes to spend time with his family. And obviously, as anyone would, he doesn't want his business to take up his whole day. So he made the smart move by teaming up with me and joining my system where I do the work and he gets to keep all the commissions. And he, by the way, in, I believe it was the first 35 days or something, he was able to buy a Mercedes. I mean, like the car Mercedes Benz. That's like a true boss move, to be able to join something and a little while later you're already upgrading to a Mercedes Benz. Like that's, imagine rolling around town in a Mercedes. Like what do most people in your town drive? Usually like it's like pickup trucks and Ford and, Toyotas and all that kind of stuff. Nothing against those cars. But imagine if you join something and all of a sudden you're like the the new boss in town kind of thing. It's like you're driving a Benz and you're spending time with your family more than anybody else and you're having dinners with them and creating memories and that kind of stuff. And that's what this business is really about. That's really what it's about. In the beginning, it's all about you catching up with bills and all that kind of stuff. But later on, after all the bills are caught up with and you took your vacations and all that, then it's simply about doing the things you like with the people you like most. That's what it comes down to. And he's now at that stage where he can do the things he likes with the people he loves the most. And here's a $100 payment that came in literally 2 hours ago. And he says another $100 payment came in while I was asleep. So how's that possible? You're sleeping and the business is producing results? How? Well, I'll tell you how. I'm over here sending out emails, building up web pages, shooting videos similar to the one that you see right here. And meanwhile, he's out there doing whatever else he wants to do. And I'm doing the work over here. When a commission comes in, that goes 100% to him. Pretty cool, right? Let's keep going. Here's another one from David Jackson. 17 hours ago, he posted, they keep coming on autopilot. And here's a commission here. And he says, I was talking to a friend on the phone and boom. Let's keep going. Another one from Victor. Now, Victor, I've seen his post. He started off with a few small commissions, 25. And now, boom, 20 hours ago, look at this. Received this commission last night. $250. $250. Who did the work? I did the work. Who got the commission? He got the commission. How much of that commission does he get to keep after David's fees? 100% he gets to keep because there is no David's fees, right? So here's another one from a member by the name of Noy. Nice $100 sale came through while chilling on the couch. So he's chilling on the couch and the commission comes in. Here's another one from a member by the name of Capo, $100. Here's another one from a member by the name of Scott. He says, David Dekel, you never give up. Another $G, which means $1,000, came in, just dropped in. Thanks again. $1,000. $1,000. And Scott, by the way, is a volunteer fireman. So he's a dedicated person to his community, runs into flaming buildings to help people, that kind of stuff. And meanwhile, he didn't want to kind of let go of having an online business because obviously an online business to run it takes, if you're doing it yourself, it takes a lot of time. I'm just being honest with you. Like to set up emails, to know what to write about, to shoot videos, to set up web pages, to connect payment buttons, to do all the connecting of everything. And, to not only do that one time, by the way. If it was one time, yeah, maybe a lot of people will be able to make it through. But you need to send multiple emails, sometimes multiple emails a day. Do you have the time that it takes and the skill set to send multiple emails a day? If you're doing this full time, maybe. But if you're not, and maybe you don't even have the desire of becoming a great, becoming really good at sending emails. Maybe you don't have a desire in setting up web pages. Does that mean that you can't have an online business? No, not on my watch. Here, I'm the one that's doing the work. Your skill set is kind of irrelevant when it comes to building web pages and sending emails and all that kind of stuff because you're not the one doing it. I'm the one doing it. So meanwhile, while Scott is out there helping people in his community and being a volunteer fireman and all that, I'm over here doing the work. So whatever commissions come in, he gets to keep. And he got to make $1,000 commission just in one commission, by the way. This is not a $1,000 payment for like a full month or something. He was able to do $31,000 in 29 days. 29 days. $31,000. And I'm sure that number is way, way higher than that right now because he's been posting nonstop. Here's another one from David. More commissions that have come in. This one is a smaller one. Here's another one from a member by the name of Garrett. $1,000. Feeling blessed, another $1,000 came in. $1,000 in one commission one day. Let's keep going. This one is one that I've covered in previous videos, an older one. Here's another one from Sam. Remember Sam? I just mentioned him. $500 payment while I was visiting my accountant. $500 payment while visiting the accountant. Pretty cool. Here's one from a member by the name of Paulo. Boom! Another 2K sale just rolled in. You can't stop this money train. $2,000 in one commission, not over 3 months or something like that. I know programs that to make $2,000, like it's gonna take you 6 months to make that kind of money. Here, in one commission, you have the potential of making $2,000, and that's not the biggest one, by the way. The biggest in this system, there's multiple levels of income that you can actually plug into. It's up to you which ones obviously you want to use, and I recommend you use all of them because it's really smart to do that. But but when you plug into this, you have the ability to earn from multiple income streams. The 2K that he's talking about here, that's just from the first income stream, not to mention all the other ones. So there's one that you can earn even up to $16,500 per one commission. So if you're watching this on my webpage, again, all you want to do right now is click the link below, get to the webinar page, watch it. And if this is for you, then all you want to do is simply watch the webinar, set up your income streams, and then after that, I show you exactly where to get all the traffic you would ever need to kind of kickstart your system. If you're watching this on YouTube, here's one thing that I want to mention for you because this is kind of important. I know that right now you're probably watching this and you're like, man, this looks amazing. This looks like exactly what I've been kind of looking for all along. Someone else does the work and you get to keep all the commissions. I mean, that's a dream come true for a lot of people, and it has been, as you can see. So, but you might be looking at this and you might be saying, okay, but I have a question about something. Something is not clear to me. I need some clarification or whatever. So the first thing I recommend is go obviously watch the webinar because I'm probably going to answer that question on the webinar. But in case your question wasn't answered after you watch the webinar, I repeat, watch the webinar because that's the whole point of me putting that up there so you can watch it and get your questions answered and see if this is for you. But in case you still have questions after you set up the webinar, what I want to do is I want to invite you to a live stream, which means that it's like a live webinar where you can come in and ask me questions live. And the whole purpose of those live streams are for me to answer your questions. Last one was almost 3 hours long. I was on the treadmill and I'm walking and getting healthy at the same time and stuff. And meanwhile, members are asking me questions and I'm answering them live for you. So for me to be able to invite you to those, and they're free to join, by the way, it doesn't cost any money to join those. For me to invite you to those, what you want to do is simply subscribe to the channel. You're going to see a subscribe button somewhere below this video, basically. And then what you want to do is click on the little bell thing so you get notified when David goes live, so to speak, and then you'll basically be able to come into those live streams. Then what you want to do after you done that is you want to look in the video description. There's going to be a link for you to click. I want you to click that, and then you'll end up on the webinar page eventually, and then watch the webinar and set up your system from there. Now, one last thing that I want to mention is this, and this is I want to not only do the work on your behalf and let you keep basically all the commissions, but I want to do one even better for you. And here's how that works. One of the best traffic sources I have ever come across, ever, in my entire online career, is YouTube. And specifically, I'm talking about YouTube videos, where you shoot a video, upload a video, and then put a link in the description. Probably if you're watching this on YouTube, this may look very familiar. Now, the great news about YouTube is that the traffic quality is amazing, but there is a drawback, especially for people that are just getting started. And I'll tell you about that in a second. And I'll tell you also how you don't even need to shoot a single video and you still can get hooked up with premium creme de la crop YouTube traffic without lifting a finger, literally. So here's how that works. The reason YouTube is so amazing is because if you compare, let's say you're trying to promote your online business and you're trying to attract prospects to it. If you have a person, a visitor that clicks on a link in an email versus another visitor who watched a 20-minute video, and then after they watch that, you kind of pique their level of curiosity and they're curious to see what else this is about, and they click on the link under the video. The person from YouTube has a way higher interest level and has demonstrated more interest level, so to speak, than the person who just clicked on a link in an email. Now, not to say that people who clicked on in emails, that doesn't work. It does work, but at the same time, the person that came from YouTube because they got to watch like a really long video and they're interested in what you have to say, they clicked on a link there, then they'll obviously have a much higher level of interest. So you don't need too many of those to be able to start getting some serious results. So what I want to do is I want to hook you up with a special bonus where I'm shooting the videos, I'm editing the videos, basically I'm for YouTube specifically. So I'm the one that literally does everything to do with the videos. Shoot them, I upload them to my list of 17,000 subscribers at this moment on YouTube. And basically what happens is once the video goes on YouTube, in the video description, I'm going to take your affiliate link, your link, okay? And I'm going to be placing that under the video in a special link that's like a rotator, like a carousel, like a big carousel kind of thing. And the way it works is there's multiple people in the carousel and the rotator. And then every time a visitor clicks on one of those links, on the link below the video, the next person in line's affiliate link gets clicked. So when it's your turn, you get the visitor, and then more visitors come in and they keep clicking, and it kind of starts all over again and again and again and again. Now, I want to hook you up with that bonus, not only for the future videos that I do about this system on YouTube, but also I want to hook you up with, I'm going to basically be placing your link, your affiliate link, inside my YouTube videos for all of the previous videos that I've ever made about the system. So essentially, I'm going to be taking your link and placing it on rotation inside my YouTube videos, in my YouTube channel, for you to just get traffic from there. Now, I can't obviously guarantee how much traffic you get because some videos, they get hundreds of views, some videos even get thousands of views. So I can't control, how many people view the video. But what I will guarantee is that once your link goes in there, as long as that video is online and getting traffic and stuff, your link will receive whatever traffic comes in on rotation, of course. Now, to be able to qualify for this bonus, because this is a special bonus that I'm only going to give to the most serious individuals, and there's two criteria for you to be able to jump into that and get that bonus. Number one is obviously you have to click on the link below, go watch the webinar, and when you watch the webinar, you're going to discover there's multiple income streams. What you need to do is you need to, number one, set up the first income stream, the first income stream to the highest level, which is a 2K level, $2,000. Now, when you do that, what's going to happen is, number one, you're not going to be missing out on any commissions from income stream number one, simply because now you're at the highest level. So if I'm sending you traffic from my YouTube videos, and by the way, a member has, multiple members have already confirmed commissions from getting traffic from my YouTube channel. One member specifically that I remember just posted, I believe it was 48 hours ago, about a $2,000 payment that he received from my YouTube channel, from the actual channel. So a visitor came through, clicked on the link, it was his link. They went to the webinar page, saw the webinar, signed up, and he's the one who got to keep that commission. $2,000 on top of a bunch of other commissions that he got to make too. So first thing you need to do is set that up to the 2K level. Now, also, second thing you need to do is you need to do that before your welcome week expires. There is a time limit on this promotion. And if I don't know if you're watching this right now and it might have already expired. If it did, I'm sorry, you can't get this bonus. But if it didn't, then you really got to take a super close look at this, because essentially what you're doing is, in my opinion, the best deal you could ever do. You're getting your affiliate link going into a growing YouTube channel, and you're getting traffic from videos you never had to lift a finger to make. Who makes the videos? I'm the one that makes the videos. Who comes up with the content? I am. Who's the one who edits the video? I am. Who's the one who produces it? I am. Who's the one who uploads it to their list of multiple thousand subscribers already on YouTube? I am. But who's the one that gets the traffic? You do, on rotation with other members. So if this is still available for you, and you will know because you're going to see below the video, there's going to be like a timer that says expired, or it's going to still have some time left. If there is still time left for you and you're watching this before this welcome week bonus expired, then you really, really want to pay close attention to this, because on top of this bonus, I am also hooking you up with 2 other bonuses that are worth over $3,500. So over $3,500 in additional bonuses and traffic from my YouTube channel as well, without you having to lift a finger to make those videos. So if you're interested in getting involved in that and seeing exactly what this is about, again, hopefully it didn't expire yet. If it did, I'm sorry. You can't access this because this is a time-limited promotion. But if it didn't, then you really, really want to pay close attention to this, because this is, in my opinion, one of the best deals you could potentially do. And I've proven it over and over again with testimonials that are inside this group. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, click down below, and I look forward to seeing you inside the group. And again, nothing would make me happier than to see your name in this group posting about your results. And this way I could brag about your results too, because I love bragging about my members' results. This is all about my members for me. So that's it. That's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one. We'll talk soon. Bye for now.